So I want to do something a little bit different, and that's a building update. So it's obviously, as you can see, in progress, and things are going okay. We're trying to kind of beat the weather and beat the cold of winter. For those of you who don't know, we're in Minnesota, and we're dropping down into the 50s for highs, and even some days coming up, we're dropping into the 40s. So it's approaching freezing weather pretty quick, and it gets harder to work in the winter. But just want to give an update on where we're at and updated plans. So our existing garage here is 32 feet by 32 feet, and just to give you perspective, that's north, and obviously west, east. So as you can see, we're expanding on the east side, and I'll get over to it later, but we're also expanding on the west side. This wall is staying up. The doors will function still. It'll be the way, basically this will be a separate building in a lot of ways, but it will still be insulated, and it still will be a concrete floor. It will not be heated or cooled, but if we wanted heat in here, we could obviously open them doors, run a couple fans from the other roughly 2/3 of the shop from the existing and the west expansion. So dimension-wise, like I said, the existing is 32 by 32. This expands out 36 feet, obviously still by the 32. So this will be primarily cold storage, part storage for whatever we're working on in the main shop. So that's kind of the point of this side. And this is a 16-foot door will be between these two posts. And we're just kind of working as we can. This side is quite a ways from being done, but the other side is much closer, as you'll see. And here, you see we got this kind of flattened out a bit here with our skid loader and with other stuff we've had done. The roof line here will continue a 16-foot piece of tin. This will be gravel floor, but it'll be about a foot lower than the cement floor. So this will go out on the ground. I believe we measured it'll be probably about 14 feet or so. So that'll be nice. This will be, storage, and it'll be enclosed on the north end here and probably enclosed on the east end. It'll basically be a giant tunnel. So the total dimension here will be, like I said, roughly about 14 feet here by 112 long. So let's go check out the other side and give you an update on what's going on over there. But before we get to the other side, quick little view of the inside of the current shop. There's the doors you just saw on the other side, and that whole back wall is coming off. So that will all be gone, and this door will be gone and everything, and it will expand out 44 feet from the existing 32 feet. As you can see, this side is well underway. Trusses are up. Most of the roof is up. The walls we're doing a little different than a lot of people do. A lot of people, they put the 2x4s on the outside of the poles like it is here, and then they just do the same thing on the inside. Well, that makes the walls thicker, and it's not as strong as what we're doing. So we're doing 16-inch spacing 2x6s on edge, so then it's the same thickness as the poles, because these are 6x6 poles. And the building will be a lot stronger that way, and it'll make for insulating pretty good, because 16-inch, you just get 16-inch roll insulation and put it in, and there you go. Doors, two 10x10 doors there and there. Little window in the middle, so if we see somebody pull up, we can know if somebody's here. There's a window there. There will be a service door here, and window there, and there will be a window right there as well. So like I said, the The roof is mostly done. There's 2 more pieces to go on the end, and then an end cap down the middle. I don't know what we're doing for vents. I think there's a plan to have a couple of vents there as well. So hopefully we can get this done in a reasonable amount of time. It's obviously going to take some time. It doesn't just happen overnight. We still have a bit of dirt work to do. If you look at the I think it's a 2x8 or 2x10, the treated piece that runs along the bottom, that will be basically our concrete line. So you can see towards the front, that bottom, that's about our concrete line. So obviously we need to do a lot of fill-in work, dirt-wise, and then, like I mentioned previously, this will be concrete here. And recap, that wall's going away. So then the 32 by 32 and the 32 by 44 will be all one continuous, and then there will be the garage doors to access the last 36 by 32 section. So I think this will be pretty nice. We do need to do, obviously, a lot of work, as I've mentioned a few times, but I believe we'll be able to get it done, at least mostly before the snow flies, and then we're gonna have to taper down to the driveway here a little bit. Just make that as smooth of a transition as possible, because obviously you don't want to be trying to park a car right outside here on a steep incline, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And then another view of what I'm calling, what me and my dad have been calling just the overhang. It'll go out to probably about here all the way down, and the whole dimension is 112 by 32. So, 112 by 14 here, and then the building is 112 by 32. So it'll be pretty big. It'll have quite a lot of space. We are going to have it heated and cooled, and right inside the door we'll probably have a 4-post on one side and a 2-post lift on the other side. Like I said, service door there. We're going to have to figure out some stuff as far as what we want to have for a layout, but I think it should be pretty good and pretty productive. The walls will be plywood, so easy to hang stuff up, and the ceiling will be plywood as well. It will be probably painted a light color for light reflective reasons. And if anybody has recommendations on lights, that's something we haven't really talked about, haven't really gotten into too much, so definitely open to suggestions on a lot of stuff, but we've definitely got the, I guess you could say we got the framework in place to have ourselves a building here this winter. So definitely let me know what you guys think. What would you do with a space like this? And definitely consider like, subscribe, all that other fun stuff, and we'll be back to normal car stuff once we get some of this stuff going, and looking forward to upcoming projects, and I'll see you guys in the next one.